seen my music video, please click the link down below and watch it. It's only like a few minutes, but like, oh, I just want you guys to see and let me know your thoughts. Hi, little sloths, welcome. Today we are going to be eating ramen noodles, cheesy, fire, spicy, egg cheesy ramen. I don't even know how I'm going to title this. It has eggs, it has cheese, melted cheese, it has spice, it has chicken too. Chicken is in there too. We put chicken, vegetables. Oh my gosh, doesn't this look amazing? This is, do you hear that? Listen to this. Oh, sorry, here he comes. Hey, 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 don't eat my egg. Hey, 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 hey. What are you gonna do about it now, huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Oh, you can't reach that far. Hey, that's my egg. Did you know in the wild, okay, Mr. Noodle is a fruitarian in the wild. He's supposed to eat mostly fruits, but in the wild, as a fruitarian, he would be eating eggs. Yes, you do. He eats eggs. He eats, hey, eggs, bugs, dirt, clay, lots of clay. So maybe that's why he sees the egg. He's like, that's my natural food. Yes. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna show you step by step. This is a recipe so that you can make this. It's really easy. If I can do it, you can do it, trust me. So I'm gonna show you step by step how to make this, and I hope that you grab something really delicious to eat because we are gonna eat together. Take a look.
Step number 1 is to boil a cup of water for your eggs. This is what we have here, and also boil a cup of water for the ramen noodles. Today, I'm gonna be trying my first ever quail egg. I have no idea what to expect. So, once the water is ready, put the noodles into the pot. Oopsie daisy, we dropped the prepackaged oils and veggies. Oh my gosh. So yeah, put the noodles in. I've actually never tried this brand of ramen before. Chicken powder? Well, let's add the chicken powder. Ooh, it already smells good. Now, we add 1 regular egg and then 1 small quail egg to boil. Put in some oil. Now for the spice, this here is very spicy chili powder, so in you go. Oh, I decide that I'm really hungry, by the way, so I'm adding 1 more packet. Once the noodles are soft, it's time to strain out the water. Be careful, my sloths, it's very hot. Now add it to a glass bowl. Run cold water over the eggs. Now we are putting slices of peanut cheese on top. Now you can use any type of cheese you'd like, but peanut cheese is one of my favorites. Slice open the eggs, chop, and place them on top. The quail egg is a bit tricky to open, but anyways, set the oven to really, really hot. I don't even know what number this is, but you just want the cheese to melt. And then you'll stick this into the oven for about 10 minutes, and once the cheese is melted, it is ready to eat.
And that's the recipe. Isn't that really easy, right, Mr. Noodle? He wants that egg. This is my egg. He took the noodles. Okay, he's probably very bright because of the light, but I'm gonna put this here. And you guys, I have chopsticks. Chopsticks. Oh, he's scared because my hand. You scared of the chopsticks? You guys, look at his feathers, by the way. Aren't they amazing? Remember when we first got him? I mean, if you've been watching me for a few months, he had no feathers on the back. And his chest, we called it a diaper. Noodle, look at his chest. It's being covered by feathers. So he's doing very well, yes. And we've been feeding him eggs too, because that's, like I said, what he would be eating. And plus, a lot of vet doctors, the avian veterinarians, they actually recommend egg for birds because it helps with their feather growth. It's like a boost of protein and everything. Hey, that's my egg. See, I was trying to do a nice little, he took a bit of the egg. Okay, you guys, so let's begin. Mr. Noodle already I was trying to do my thumbnail, you know, I have to think about that. Here, that's my cheese. Oh my gosh, I'm so greedy, I don't want to share. But you know, this is very good for the birds, so anyways. Oh, now it looks kind of dry, but trust me, it's not. Well, I don't know yet, I haven't had a bite. Is it dry, Mr. Noodle? Oh, it's so good. Can you say, okay, let me give him a nice big noodle. Noodle, noodle. There he goes, he said noodle. You're such a nice birdie. I'm gonna put my eggs over here so that you don't eat them, because they're for me. And the cheese too. You can have the vegetables, I don't really want that part. So you guys, I said on Snapchat for you guys to like ask me questions, so I'm gonna be opening them up throughout. Don't judge my chopstick skills. By the way, I filmed 2 mukbangs today. I filmed my avocado challenge like 4 hours ago, and remember how like puffy I was? Now look at my face. It's like I have a facelift. Facelift, I'm telling you. I store water like no one is business. That chicken flavor is so nice. And it's cheesy. Look at this cheese right here. Camera show. Oh. Delicious. And don't worry about the germs. Parrots don't really carry germs that can make us sick. They're actually one of the cleanest animals of all, like, possible pets, you know? I got a bite of egg. Okay, speaking of snap, that's my Snapchat. Look at all the snaps coming in. I'll show you. Here they come. So I'm gonna open one up, and I'm so happy that you're here. I'm really happy that we're spending time together. Okay, here we go. Sardines are not the best out of the can. Please try salmon. So proud of you, can't wait for your next video. You inspired me to be happy. Okay, hold on, here comes one. Oh, it's loading. I have to let it load, sorry. Hot, hot, hot. Oh. Hot. Oh. Eggy. Wow. I opened up a snap and it didn't say any questions. It just said I love your videos. Which, thank you so much, by the way. I want to get a question. Isn't that right, Mr. Noodle? I hope everyone's having a great day so far. I am feeling so nice, so good. Okay, you guys. I have never had a quail egg in my entire life. Orland's right here, by the way. He's watching me to make sure that nothing disastrous happens. Here's the quail egg. And I've never had a quail egg in my entire life. My parents never bought them. And then when I went to high school and I became an independent adult, I never thought about, look at him going to town. So here I go. It's nice. It tastes like cheese.
Try this one to see if it's different.
Sorry, my tongue was full of egg when I took that bite. I'm really sorry. Mr. Noodle, you're gonna eat all my noodles. If you like Mr. Noodle here, please hit the bird head emoji con for Mr. Noodle. Be like, bird head, bird head. I know I've said this before, but I really love seeing all the... I show him, because he likes, yes. Type the bird head emoji con right here. Be like, I like Mr. Noodle being here. Yes, you do. Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, let me try it like Orland said. I'm gonna try this egg. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Oh. You know, the egg's really grown on me. Remember when I had my first egg, which was like a week ago? It seems like yesterday, but it was actually a week ago. Oh. With the peanut cheese, this is incredible. Look at Mr. Noodle. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Also, what are you guys eating with me?
Hi, Nick. I'm very happy for you. P.S. I love your videos. Bye!
Oh, thanks so much. Okay, here's something. I've been vegetarian for a long time. And, I'm so happy that you're doing what makes you happy. Okay, here's one. What does this say? I love you for who you are. Be strong. Thank you so much. No questions yet. Oh, here's one.
Ricardo, do you and Orland plan on getting married and making it official anytime soon? And would you guys ever plan on having kids?
Did she say make a fishy? What did she say? Plan on getting married and make a what?
Make it official.
Oh, make it official. The answer is yes. Yes, very soon. Kids.
We have Noodle.
Trust me, it's enough with Mr. Noodle and Roberto and now the kitty and plus me. I'm like a baby in a big boy's body. No, kids, no. I feel like I'm just not, it's not what I'm passionate about, number one. That's enough of a valid reason. Number two, I just feel like I don't have the, excuse me, the energy and the responsibility-ness to be able to do that properly. I don't know. Let's leave it to the parents who really want one. You know, I don't want to have a kid just to have one. So good. I haven't had a flavor of chicken for so long. I forgot how nice it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. This bite's for you. Everyone, if you're eating, take a big bite. Here we go. Take a bite of this. See, it's not dry. It's like very moist. Look at him. He's slurping the noodles. That's a nice baby. Okay, let's check again. The cheese, though, is like out of this world amazing. Oh, here comes someone. Here we go.
Come here. Say hey to Nick.
Hi.
He has a cat.
Noodle, run.
He don't want to
Yeah,
look.
he's a little scared. Oh.
I just got done eating the salad. You don't know about
She's eating salad. Oh, here we go. There's the cat. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, here's something. I will support your health no matter what you do. Please say hi. Well, you're in my mukbang now. I'll surprise you. I won't respond. Here we go. Have I tried any, what does that say, Scottish food? Scottish food? No. What is Scottish food? Honestly, I'm not. When you think of American food, you think of cheeseburgers, French fries, health, abundance. What do you think of Chinese food? You think of noodles, egg drop soup. When you think of, listen, Colombian food, you think of beans and beans and rice and rice and rice and rice and rice and plantains. Well, when I think of Scottish food, literally I just think, okay, well, they're up north, so they probably did a lot of fishing, so fish. Scottish sloths, where are you? Help me out.
I love how he avoids the carrots like they're disease-ridden.
I hear you, yes. Sometimes you just have to force them in. You know, cooked carrots, I used to hate as a child. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but maybe my sisters are, and they'll tell you. You know, I hated carrots. Aren't you proud of me? I'm doing pretty well. Okay, hold on. You only need to put your foot in my food. Oh my God. You can lean over. Oh, here, I'll make this a little closer for you. But you only stick your feet into my food. Yeah, you know, I hated cooked carrots, especially. Oh, I hated it growing up. But now I really, really enjoy it. I always throw it into my rice, and my soups. You know, this makes me think of chicken noodle soup because of the chicken.
Have you noticed he's going for the crispy ones?
It's mine. Maybe the crispy ones, excuse me, they're on top. Oh. What is that? Quail egg. Here's the quail egg. You want a little bite? You want a little bite of quail egg? See, now he's trying, oh, his mouth is busy. Yes, here you go, have some quail egg. Yep, a little nibble. To me, it tastes exactly the same as a big egg. Tastes like the same thing. Yes. Oh, there's some egg. I just feel so happy. I feel good. I want to tell you guys. Camera's about to die. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to turn the camera back on, Mr. Noodle. I just want to tell you, you know, since having fish, you guys know, I had fish for the first time in like basically my whole life. I mean, I had fish sticks when I was a child. I explained in the video, if you guys saw that video. And I just, literally, it's like this unmatchable, oh, there he goes. Time to make bathroom break. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Oh no, Trisha doesn't like when you burp. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to work on that for when we eat together. No burping. Yeah, I just literally, it's like this, it's like I got a new set of batteries. Like, I can't even, I'm gonna make a video about it. But I wanna, keep doing this for a few weeks and then really just know what I'm talking about. In terms of experience, right? So, those of you that are asking, just wait, I'll make a video. But seriously, like, it has been so good. So good. Oh.
My dad just said something really nice.
What? Let's open up another snap. Okay. This is so good. This is so good. Oh my gosh.
Hello, YouTube. If I do get in today's YouTube video, hello.
You will. Hi. Hope you're having a great day. Oh my gosh, there's her kitty cat. And she has a pig. Oh my god, she has a pet pig.
Hi Nick, I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. No matter what, do what you love, do what makes you feel.
Thank you so much. That's from Christina. Oh, thanks Christina. I hope you're watching. I love you so much. What does it say? I was wondering what is my favorite mukbang I ever made. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I really enjoyed my drunk mukbangs. And they aren't the most popular ones. At least as of now. But I just am open and free and I'm feeling good and I loved doing that. I mean, they have the views. I think one of them has like 70,000. I mean, well, it's been up for like a month. No, less. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I really enjoy the drunk mukbangs. And what else? Anything with noodles makes me happy. Yes. Like, I could live off noodles forever. Look at the peas. Oh, look at that. I got peas in here. I dropped a little piece, I'm sorry. Oh, I just dropped it. I'm gonna send you guys a snap on Snapchat. I'm gonna say it right here. Hi. Oh, I have food in my mouth. Oh my god, don't look. Okay, this is what's happening. And send. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got some more. Send you lots of love. I support your videos. Thank you so much. What's your name? JML. Okay. Can't wait to see what you're eating next. Oh, you will love it. Trust me. Okay, here's a good question. Do I ever plan on moving back to the States? If so, which state would I consider? Well, I have a lot of goals. I like to dream big. I want to create. I got really white. I want to inspire. I love to perform, you guys. Oh, this is very white. Here we go. I am an artist at like, the first thing that comes first. I'm an artist. Like, you guys saw my Trisha Paytas video? If you did not, it's what played at the beginning of this video. So you're gonna have to check. I'm gonna edit. I did this earlier today too. If you have not seen my music video for Trisha Paytas, please click the link down below and watch it. It's only like a few minutes, but like, I just want you guys to see and let me know your thoughts. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the beginning of the video. So yeah, I just love creating. Now that project took a very long time. That was like 13 hours, but it was so worth it. I've played that like 10 times, 20 times probably. I love to perform and put my heart and soul into it. And so if I were to move to a state, which I might, I'm here because it cuts back costs, because I don't make that much money. I would move to New York City again and try to perform or do like a little show or make an album. Well, I guess I could do that here. I could make an album, just get a microphone. Or Los Angeles. You guys know I'm going to California next week for the first time of my life. And I'm going to LA. I'm going to Hollywood. And I've never been there before. I'm like nervous. And I'm still trying to like plan out, oh, there's another shot. I'm still trying to plan out all the details. But, I already got my plane ticket. And, what am I saying? Oh, yes, well that's a place to perform as well. But, I've never been there. I don't know what the jive is like. I don't want the whole. I was like, I don't want the whole egg. I just want a little bit of egg. So here I go. A little dry, but it's growing on me. Seriously, the eggs are growing on me. Because I had friends when I was performing in New York City that went to Los Angeles, went back and forth between LA and New York City for their performance careers or acting careers, Broadway to Hollywood, from movies to show. I mean, and they said it's very different. The weather, the transportation, the visual. I mean, you walk down New York City and you're like, wow, I mean, Los Angeles has some big buildings, but it's not like Manhattan, right? And you'll have the subway rumbling beneath your feet as you take your steps. You don't have Times Square. And it's very spread out. The traffic's horrendous. It's very hot in Los Angeles, whereas New York can be very cold. I mean, it can be very hot in New York. Trust me, I lived there. But, oh, it's so good. That cheese just makes everything good. I'll let you know, okay? Person who asked that. I'm gonna go to California next week. I'll let you know what I think of it. I mean, I'll tell you. As of now, I think New York, just because there's opportunity. There's a lot of people. A lot of pollution. You know, you have to get a good daily dose of pollution. No, I'm joking. I love the subway though. Oh my gosh. You know when you see, I scarfed this down, literally it's been 20 minutes, right? Less than 20 minutes, and I scarfed this down, oh my gosh. 4 packets of ramen noodles, we're talking like 1,800 calories, plus the cheese, plus the eggs. This is almost this is basically a 2,000 calorie meal, and I just scarfed it down. That's okay. I've always gotta eat. I gotta fill these arms up with something. Something dense. What was I saying? I don't remember. Let's open a few. Oh, my battery's about to die. Let's open up a few more snaps. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I love videos.
When you did your research, how did you know who and what to trust with all of the biased opinions that you find online today?
That's a very good question. When you do research, how do you know what to believe? I can find 100 doctors that will tell me eggs are good for you. I can find 100 registered, let's make this better, registered dietitians, nutritionalists, people at Harvard Medical School that say eggs are good for you. And then I can find 100 registered dietitians that say no, they're not. Why is one right and one's wrong? Why does our world have to be this way? I don't know. It's really confusing, you know? I think all of us want to do the right thing. We want to do the right thing, but it's hard because what you think is right is not what I think is right. What Mr. Noodle think is right. I don't know how to answer this question. I think you just try someone's advice, and if it doesn't work for you, if you don't enjoy it, if you don't like it, follow someone else's advice. I was just talking to a friend yesterday. She lost over 50 pounds. That's a lot of weight, by the way. 50 pounds. These are more chances. Working with a registered dietitian up in New York. Speaking of New York. And, I've been friends with her, I don't know, 6-7 years. And, you know, she was always overweight and stuff. And she worked with a registered dietitian to lose the weight. And when I left New York City, she had lost the weight. That was back in 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. It's been 4 years since I've seen her or lived there. And I was just talking to her the other day. She contacted me after watching my videos that I put up recently, you know. And she was like, look, one way does not fit all. She's like, I've been working with my registered dietitian. And he's been telling me what to eat, which is like eggs and fish and yada yada. She has kept the weight off easily. And she looks very good, and her blood tests are good, and she feels good. What are you supposed to do? She's wrong because, you know what I mean? everyone has their opinions, and they think when you believe so strongly in something, you think, well, it must be that way for everyone, right? If I feel good. See, I'm really tempted to say something, but I don't want to out them. I want to respect. Yeah, I reached out to a very special someone. I'm not gonna say to ask about the whole like diet thing, and they told me a really good answer, and I really wish I could say, but the fact that they responded to my message, I was just very honored. Let's just say they're watched by like millions of people. So, oh my gosh, I really want to say, but I can't. I mean, I could, but maybe in the future. Well, anyways, so I remember this friend of mine, when she lost all her weight in 2013, I was eating like a raw food diet. And I was just like, at that time, I feel so bad. I told her, you're doing it wrong. You're restricting this. You aren't eating this right. You need to eat in abundance, blah, blah, blah. I just spewed all of my beliefs onto her. And thank God she didn't like hate me for it, but I actually did that to another friend I'm thinking of now too. I'm gonna make a video about it. And I look back and I'm just like, wow, I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have just been happy for her. You know? So how do you know what to believe? So many conspiracies running amok. In this world, people think they're right and wrong. There's rumors, oh, the Russians hacked the presidential election. No, Hillary Clinton, she did something corrupt. She fed the answers to her. Oh, well, Bernie Sanders illegally got, I mean, no matter as big or small and the spectrum of things, you don't know what to believe. Fox News tells you one thing, CNN tells you another. It's a matter of, do I like it? Do I agree with it? Does it work for me? I don't, it's hard to know what to believe. It's a very hard question. I'm sorry that I did not really answer that well. Oh, I am slowing down. Now we are like, seriously, this has only been going on for 25 minutes. I scarfed this down. It looks like I ate it all, but I mean, not that much, but there's a little bit. Okay, Snapchat just told me I have to accept their new rules, their terms of service and privacy policy. I'm gonna accept. Does anyone actually read that stuff? I don't know. It probably says, well, anything you use on here you do not own, like Instagram and Facebook. If you upload something to Instagram, that is no longer your photo. Okay, here we go. Would I ever consider doing the cover to Game of Thrones? Yes, I will. How many of you want to see that? Leave me a comment, and if I get at least, let's say, I don't know, 50 comments from you guys that say, I want to hear you play let's make it 100, there we go. Because that's not that much either. Let me get a couple hundred comments. If you guys want to hear me, just let me know. I will play it. Okay, I just want to send you good vibes. This comes from Nicole. Whatever happens, I will support you. I want good. Oh, that's so nice of you. Oh, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Here we go. There is no sound.
But I was just wondering, how tall are you in Orland?
People think I'm really tiny because I'm sitting down, right? You don't really see down below here. I mean, in my vlogs, ouch! Oh, I just hit my hand on Noodle's stand. Yes, I'm using a brick that helped build this house because I'm El Cheapo. No, I'm resourceful. There we go. People think I'm really short. I'm actually pretty tall. Not very tall, but pretty tall. I'm almost 6 foot. I'm like 5'10" or 5'11", depends who you ask. Sometimes I measure myself. I'm like 5'10" and 3/4. Then one day I'll be 5. I swear I go up. I think people fluctuate, kind of like the waistline. Morning and nighttime, your waistline looks a little different. Depends how much food and water's in there. But yeah, I'm about 5'11", which is taller than the national American average. I think it's like 5'9" for men. Or no, I'm average. Yeah, okay, let me say. Orlin is also my height, 5'10", or he's like half an inch shorter than me. So we're both pretty tall guys, and we don't seem like it on camera, but we are. Another reason I eat like a monster, because I have a lot to power, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of stuff that needs some fuel. I'm very big. Okay, Here we go. This person comes from Abby. Oh, yes, I did. I don't want to say it on camera, though. You should make mean snaps video. Oh, I get them. I blocked a few people today. It's like, if you take the time out of your day to tell me that I'm ugly or that you hate me, that says a lot about you. Oh my gosh, like, I'm not claiming to be perfect. I'm not claiming to be a model. So I blocked them and I made a snap. And I'm like, you guys, if you're gonna take the time to be mean to me, you will be blocked and you'll never be able to contact me ever again. That's right. That's right. Okay, this comes from Katie. Oh, Hester Load. Here we go. Oh, this person is just saying, like, good luck in your adventures. I love your channel. Oh, thank you so much. Here we go. They want to rest up. Oh, here's something. Okay, we have 2 that are loading. They are videos. Whew, see, now I feel full. But I feel like nice and like a nice full. Not like full, but still hungry. Oh, here we go.
In your next mukbang, can you try crabs? Like 1 crab leg, just to see how it tastes. That's all.
That's me eating the fish. Oh my god. I've never had crabs in my entire life. Can I even get crabs where I live? Do people eat crabs here? I don't know. No, I would love to eat a crab with my mom. My parents, they really enjoy crabs. And I remember at one point in my life, I walked into the living room when my mom and dad were eating crabs. And I was just like, I can't sit with you because I'm so sad. I'm so sad what you're eating. It breaks my heart. And I mean, if I can't sit down with a family member because they're not eating what I'm eating, that shows I don't know. I don't know. I thought I was doing the right thing at that time. Now I look back and I'm like embarrassed of myself. So I would love to enjoy a crab with my mom because my mom is a crab expert. She loves crabs. That had cheese. Okay, all this stuff, it's kind of stuck. It's a little stuck. I didn't use oil, okay? No oil. Did you know those little packets? They actually came with packets of oil. It had the vegetables, had the noodles, and it also had oil. I don't even know how to eat a crab. I would have to Google, how do you eat a crab? Whack it with a hammer. We are getting down to the end, my friends. My sloths. I'm very happy though. This has been a great day. Had my avocados. And now I'm having this. I don't know if I'll post it the same day or probably spread it out. Because since I am going to California, oh my gosh, my itinerary, it takes an entire day. Because there's very few flights that go directly from here to Los Angeles. I have to go to Guatemala or I have to go to Mexico City and transfer and wait for 5 hours and then another 5 hours on the plane from there to Los Angeles. And from here to Guatemala is 8 hours. It's just like, it takes all day. Why am I bringing this up? I don't know. Why am I talking? Why am I talking about my, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's been a good day. I don't know what to help. Okay. Okay, this person wants to say or know. I just want to say that a lot of people give you hate, but I'm always on your side. Thank you so much. This comes from DB. Where are the questions? I want to get some questions. I'm slowing down. Okay, this comes from a Broken Angel.
Hey Nick, so I was wondering, would you be okay if I did some fan art of like you and Noodle and stuff?
Yes!
Hey Nick, so your mukbangs are life. I love you and Noodle and everybody.
Oh my gosh, please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. You know, because I put out in yesterday's video, that is so weird. Okay, so yesterday's video I haven't put out yet. But in that video I talk about I want a YouTube banner. I want someone to design for me and I don't know, I'll like send them something or I'll like write them a letter. I'll just give them a shout out or they can credit their names for everyone to see. I don't know, because you guys are very talented and I'm not the best artist in the world. And I want a YouTube banner of me eating noodles, maybe a cartoon version with Mr. Noodle on my side and Orlin and the kitty and Roberto back behind me. We're all this together. You know, but something clean and simple, maybe white, because I do like white. And, you know, okay, let me tell her. Okay, I'm gonna send her a snap. I'm actually in the middle of my mukbang right now. I'll show you. There's the camera. Okay, so it's so funny that you asked because I just I recorded another mukbang today. Oh my gosh, see, there doesn't give me enough time. It's so funny because in today's mukbang, I was like, I want someone to design me a YouTube banner that says like new videos. It has me and Noodle and cartoon version. Oh. My phone died. Oh! I'm gonna have to rewatch that and find her name and track her down. Or no, I'll just make a snap. Be like, whoever just sent me a snap about fan art. Yes. I want someone to make me. Is that greedy? No. I know a lot of you. I think Joe Graceffa did that too one time. He asked one of his fans to make him art. He got like 200 entries and he picked one. I think Matthew Lush's intro was designed by a fan. It's not a bad thing. If people want to do it. Oh, this is like a veggie thing. I basically devoured this, and I feel nice and full. Let's scoot this kind of over here so that you can see. Okay. What's that saying? I'm like all, what's it called? Very like philosophical right now. Without the rain, you can't have the flowers. There's lots of sayings that implies that same kind of concept. You have to go through struggles. You have to be stuck in the thunderstorm for a great day of sunshine. That is the way the world works. There will be death. There will be heartbreak. There will be bad days. I had this one girl. We have been friends for a very long time. I'd say like 3 or 4 years. And we talked regularly. And we used to Skype. And ever since, I was like, I feel like eating eggs now. She blocked me. I can't even contact her. She won't answer my emails. And then someone sent me, because we have mutual friends, right? She might know who. This is drama. Get your tea. Shame. You might be watching. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Well, someone sent me a snapshot of her trash talking me on her Facebook page. And we go back to going to events together, shouting each other out on our channels, Skyping, talking weekly, helping each other with new ideas. And here she is, saying I'm a terrible person and that I need to find the light. And this is because I wanted to eat an egg. This is, I mean, how do you have a history with someone? There goes a motorcycle. And you just throw it away based on one action. It's like if I was Christian. I mean, I'm personally agnostic. I hope that doesn't offend anyone. I personally don't know what to believe. I like to be very open, and I question where we come from and all this kind of stuff, but I don't, I don't go to church. I don't read the Bible. That's just, that's my choice. But imagine if I was a Christian. And I had a friend who was born in the church, born into a Christian family, went to church with him. Okay, we went to Sunday school together. And once we turned 18, I'm still going to church, but my friend decided to do what I did and kind of be like, because I went to Catholic school, I'm just like, I don't know if I really believe this. I don't want to subscribe to this. I don't know. I don't want these texts to mold my whole life. I can still try to do my best in life without having to confess to a stranger. I just was like, I don't know. I don't want to identify this way. How, if this person did that, how would it be if I said we cannot be friends and we had a history together? I trash talk her on the internet. It's like this, what is it? The Church of Scientology. You can't question. If you decide you don't want to agree with it, you're seen as the devil. You are seen as pure evil. You are seen as the enemy. You are the enemy. You are what makes this earth terrible. Am I right? I think that's what the Scientology thing is. I don't really understand. I want to turn my snaps, but the phone died. So you guys, I'm going to say goodbye. It's been about 40 minutes or so. A little bit less. And I thank you so much for eating with me. If you guys keep sending in your recipes, I have to choose next week. Because remember, at the end of the month, I do a recipe shout out. This is going to be my first one. well, in another week or two, I'll start deciding. This is going to be my first one where I decide to do a recipe based on someone, and I give you a shout out, and I share your social media or your business, or you can be anonymous, but you have to comment a recipe that you want to see me eat. And now that I'm open to a lot of different food groups, like, tell me, my friend Carly, hi, she told me she really wants to see me eat cheesy chicken quesadillas. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat some cheesy chicken quesadillas. I haven't had that for like a decade, you know? So I'm just like, okay, I'll try. Let me see what happens. And, you know, so keep sending those entries in. I've seen a bunch, and it's going to be a hard decision, but, you know, it's really fun. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing because I'm here every single day. And, yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Feel free to follow me on social media. And I'm done with my spiel. Basically, I'm just trying to say I love you guys so much. When you send me snaps like this of saying I support you, or like you make my day happier, or just like I really seem to like you, you know, it just, you don't understand how much I appreciate that feedback, because I'm sitting here and eating, but I'm also sharing my life. I'm sharing a piece of me. And it's important. I don't know. It's nice to feel the love back. I mean, that's the part of being human, right? It's different than from just like talking to a computer all day. I'm talking to a camera. And imagine if I never saw comments or never got Snapchat. I don't know if I would keep doing it. But the fact that there's real people behind this camera right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna stop blabbing. Have a great day. Bye.